Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of one Crimson Vow draft. All right, Sigarda Summons, get out of here. Yep, everybody who plays this card and has had success with it, I applaud you. Unfortunately, it is not for Alex Stephenson. I wanted it to be good. It looks like such a fun. It's like the card that I feel like people who record draft videos or stream would like dream about. Like, look how fun this build around is, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just have had zero success with it. So I apologize. It's interesting. I want it to be good for me, but it's not. Once again, I applaud you if you've had success with it. I'm sure you had a lot of fun. I envy you. I'm jealous of your fun playing Sigarda Summons. I want to have that fun playing Sigarda Summons. We'll take Parasitic Grasp over Wolf Strike. This card is phenomenal. Great removal. Distracting Geist is in here. Blood Petal Celebrant's good. And yeah, I guess that's about it. All right. Gift of Fangs is removal, or we can take Catapult Fodder. Rare is Inspired Idea, which is some card advantage, although I like Thirst of Discovery more at uncommon. So yeah, we can take the gift, get the removal, or we can take the fodder. It's early enough where we can kind of build around this card. I think this card's strong in the right deck. It's more interesting than Gift of Fangs. It's also Wolf Strike, which is better removal than Gift of Fangs, but I'd rather stay on color with Parasitic Grasp. I'm kind of okay taking Catapult Fodder. I think this is a good card. I mean, it blocks well. It's not terribly difficult to flip. And if you do flip it, like Gluttonous Guest and stuff, there's just good playable commons that I think work well with it. And it's a good way to win the game. I'm going to take it. It's an uncommon. I don't get to build around it very often. There's also Markov Waltzer in here, which is good. Lantern Bear is good. Haven't played much with Geistlight Snare. I've played against it. It's playable, not great. All right, now there's Undying Malice. We don't really need that. Lunar Rejection's pretty good. Flame Blast Bolt's probably better. I mean, Exile is huge. This bounces and draws, though, which is good. There's also Epicure in here. If we go red-black, we're more vampire colors, but it's still okay to run Catapult Fodder there, I would say, probably. Mariner is good. I mean, black-green is probably optimal Catapult Fodder deck just because you have the Lumber Knot, too, and those two just play remarkably well together. But I'm going to go with the Bolt here, which I like more than the Rejection, I think. It's a zombie, too, though. Rejection, I mean, blue-black has more of the zombie thing going for it, but I just like Bolt more than Rejection, so I'm going to take it. All right. Pick here, well, Scavenger. That goes well with the fodder, and it's in black, so I like it. Otherwise, Celebrant in red, which is also good. Wandering Mind in blue-red, which is good, but no, easy Scavenger. It's just a great card in general, and even better when you have Catapult Fodder. All right, Gluttonous Guest is what we talked about. Good with Catapult Fodder. Good in general, blocks well. Makes your card quality better. If you end up black-white, the life gain is relevant. Sawblade's Slinger in here. Kindly Ancestor is also good with fodder. Piercing Light, some cheap removal. Ceremonial Knife's typically playable, but no, I feel good about Guest here. It's totally fine. Weaver in green, but I think we'd probably take another Guest. If we're going for that fodder plan, yeah, I like having the Guests. But with two Gluttonous Guests, I really would like to do the Ancient Lumberknot deck now. I mean, these turn into win cons. Big, beefy win cons when you have Ancient Lumberknot. So we'll see if that works out. Okay, we could take Lacerate Flesh. It's removal. Demonic Bargain's not that good. Lantern Bear in blue is pretty good. But we already have Flame Blast Bolt. I'm okay taking Flesh. Does kill things. Not in an amazing way, but it does have some synergy with Guest. Wow, well, maybe blue is the direction we're supposed to go because there's a bunch of good blue stuff in here, and Doom Dissenter is not that exciting currently with what we have anyway, so maybe we just take Diver's Scab over Swarm, Witness, Monstrosity, especially since it has the higher toughness, too, for Catapult Fodder. Yeah, okay. Maybe blue-black. Syncopate I like. I like it more than Guest and Snare, I think, and Evolving Wilds. Yeah, we'll take Syncopate. Good. Counterspells are good. Like I said in the last video, the worst part about this format is probably the most poorly designed rares I've seen in any set that I can remember. So having access to counter spells to stop the feel bads is probably a good idea. All right, Lantern Bearer now, totally fine. Disturb later. Turn your dudes into either attackers or better blockers. I like it. Fear of Death, Undying Mouse. Well, Undying Mouse can be good with like Scab and Scavenger. Guess sort of. Fodder Protection. Probably better than Fear of Death. Fear of Death can buy some time though, which is nice because we are going to be losing a Bolt and a Lacerate Flesh. That's all right. Skywarp Scab. Makes sense. The Catapult Fodder. Otherwise, Retrieval. A little bit cheaper, but that's all right. Scab's fine. Entomber also works with Catapult Fodder. All right. I kind of like where we're at. I mean, blue's open. We were wise to go into blue. Wow. Uvenwald Oddity, you say. Jeez. Or we could take the Butler, which also works with Catapult Fodder and kind of feeds the yard for Scab, although doesn't necessarily work with it. I mean, Uvenwald Oddity is incredible. I think it's probably too late to shift at this point since blue is pretty clearly open. I think we'll just take the Butler. I like the Butler. I think it's a good card in general. It's good. Well, I was going to say it's good with Undying Mouse, but that's not true because you have to exile it to get the creature back. But that's okay. Not a big deal. We take the Butler anyway. It's a good card. We don't have a lot of life gain anyway for Courier Bat, although we do have the 2 Guess. That's true. We have the 2 Guess and the Parasitic Grasp, so maybe Bat is okay here. I'll go with the Butler. I mean, Butler makes more sense for the deck. Bat and Butler do similar things. Butler probably just doesn't require... Wow, Biolumeg? It's also Storm Chaser Drake, Gift of Fangs, Butler. I mean, there's a lot of goodies in here. We're in the exploit colors, so I'm pretty sure we take the Biolumeg, which also randomly has synergy with Catapult Fodder, at least on the front half. So, do we have seriously 0 exploit? No, I was going to say 0 exploit, but we have 1. That's good. Well, we want more. Like I said, we're in the right colors for it. This is probably the best exploit. This is the best exploit fodder you can have. Drake is phenomenal too. I mean, just a lot of goodies in here, but I'm going to take the egg. Graph Reaver. I don't want to lose the life. Ancient Lumberknot. Oh, geez. Is there any way I can splash for that? Our deck is just... I mean, this card is a stone cold bomb in our deck. This card is straight up a bomb in our deck. Look at our... all these 1-3s and 1-5s, 1-4s. This is just... I feel like just taking it and playing it, even over a Courier Bat. I'm going to hope we can make this work. If we can't, I'm okay with it, but it's just... it's exactly what our deck would want. Socialite versus Retrieval. We don't have much... Steelclad Spirit is actually a very important card for early blocks. We have 12 creatures. I might just take Retrieval here because we just don't have much interaction. We have a Parasitic Grasp and a Syncopate and a Diver Scab to interact. I want to be able to bounce things in a pinch. Honestly, we could probably wheel it, but whatever. Another Butler or Doom Dissenter. Butler's better than Dissenter, so we'll take that. Self-mill is fine here. Wow, another Biolumeg. Man, we are in just such good position to get some exploit, but we really haven't seen much. Necro Duality. How many zombies do we have? 8 zombies? Wow. Do we go for it? 2 Butlers. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's more of a cute build around. I might rather have a Scavenger, but whatever, we'll take it. We have 8 zombies. We're in zombie colors. It kind of makes sense. I guess we take the Ghoul now, so we have yet another zombie plus some actual sack fodder for our Biolumeg. Yeah, Mind Leech Ghoul suddenly gets, like, amazing in this deck with 2 Biolumegs. So, Courier Bat, Syncopate, Steelclad Spirit. We have so many creatures already, and we already have 2 Butlers. I mean, Courier Bat and Butler are still fine together, too. But I'm going to go with the Syncopate. Just because we have so many creatures already. So, Syncopate at least turns into a pretty good counterspell. Blood Fountain versus Scattered Thoughts. So, we don't have much card advantage in here, but we already have... Well, we only have 3 4-drops. I guess it's not that many. I think I might go with the Thoughts. I mean, Blood Fountain's cheaper, but I like the card advantage of Scattered Thoughts. I guess we'll take the Bat here over the Geist. Flies that can All right, Steelclad Spirit to just buy some time. Fear of Death in case I need it. Probably don't, though. And all these Undying Man. I don't think we're going to have space for those. Hiveheart Shaman. Wow. Well, sadly... let's get rid of these. Because we already have to make cuts. Probably get rid of that. I mean, if we can find a way to splash for green, Hiveheart Shaman and Ancient Limberknot both seem like super worthwhile splashes to me. Otherwise, we're taking like Lantern Bearer, probably a Lantern Bearer here. I guess Scab is actually very good in here, but we probably wheel it. I mean, I'm just going to take the rare and see if we can splash these green cards because they're so good. I wish Dig Up was playable on the splash. Gargantua makes sense. It's got Exploit. It's expensive, but with 2 eggs, I think we're looking good on that front. And it's a zombie. Not to be overlooked with our million zombie deck here. Honestly, if these splashes don't work out, it's not the end of the world, but Lumberknot, you have to admit, is incredibly powerful in here. 2 Gluttonous Guests, the butler, I mean, everything gets bigger with it. Gift, I think I like Chill more than Gift because you draw a card off of it. Screaming Swarm's good too, but our late game is looking just fine. Let's take Chill. I mean, Chill for 2 mana is just great value. Current sack, we only have 3 exploit creatures. That's a little bit light. I'd like some more. All right, we can take the Scab. Oh, never mind. I guess we take Bleed Dry. Still could wheel the Repository Scab, but I'm going to take Bleed Dry over Chill. Bleed Dry is just nice catch-all removal. We still got a billion creatures in here. Entombers are quite bad, but we need to make sure we have enough early game too. Wow, Runo? I mean, it also just randomly works with... I mean, it's certainly good enough to take here. We don't have any 6-drops to get value off of it, but I don't know if that matters. It also just gets a creature back from your yard, so in case they have an answer for catapult fodder. And it's cool, it flies. Not a zombie, but that's all right. Another Bleed Dry, wow. Don't mind if I do. Well, it doesn't look like the splash is going to happen, which is sad just because they're really cool looking in here, but all right, I'll take a bat. I forgot, what was our life gain again? Gluttonous Guess. And Parasitic Grass. Not that much, admittedly, but that's all right. Take it anyway. Thirst is really good. I'm going to take it over another exploit just because the value on Thirst is just so good. 3 cards for 3 mana, instant speed. Discard a basic land, which is all we have anyway. All right, these are gone, sadly. Oh, we got the Repository Scab back. We're in real good shape now. So that's looking good in here as well. Great sack fodder with 2 butlers. I guess we'll take the counter spell. We already have 2, though, that are better. But we have so many creatures, it's worth considering. Well, I like Syncopate more than Siphon Essence, so... Are we going to play 3? Possibly. We'll take a look. Because we have 12 non-creatures. We'll take a look. We'll figure it out. Ooh, Chill versus second Scab. Chill is so good, I'm going to take it. I mean, Scab is great in here too, and we have great targets to find, and we do have the 2 Biolume eggs, but Chill really does buy time well, I think, and it's not like our... I don't think we have enough to make that work. What was I saying? I forget. I'm not too concerned about it. All right, let's figure this out. So we're a 17 land deck. We have 20 creatures. So we're going to probably cut 5 creatures. I feel like the weakest creatures, because how many zombies did we get? 11 zombies. Even though Entombers are zombies, I kind of feel like cutting them. Because, I mean, they're good with fodder and Necro Duality in here. Steelclad Spirit can go. I typically like Steelclad Spirit for decks that want to get to the late game, but Siphon Essence can go. I might cut the Entombers, but then we're a little bit light on the early front. So maybe the bats go. Bat getting stuff back is pretty nice, but we do have the butlers already and their zombies. I do like the bats. But I want to make sure we have enough early game too. So maybe we dump the bats. Where does that bring us? 17 creatures. Could still cut the Entombers. Because I like all of our 4 and 5 drops a lot. I mean, I guess you could argue cut the Scab, but we have the butlers. Help feed the yard. And it flies, it blocks well, buys time. Works well with fodder. I don't think we're going to play 3 Syncopates since we have to cut some non-creature spells. But I'm kind of okay with 2 of them. I want the Chills. I want the Thirst. Obviously, I want the 2 Bleed Dries. I want the Necro Duality. I want the Scattered Thoughts. So maybe we go down to 1 Syncopate. Probably could cut the Retrieval. Where does that? That's 9. I'm thinking about if I cut the Entombers. I'm pretty light on early plays. But I might just have to be okay with that. So maybe we cut the Entombers. I'm thinking about cutting the Skywarp Scab as our final thing. Or I can cut a non-creature, but I want to keep the 1 Syncopate. I found Syncopate to be pretty valuable. Especially early game, turn 2 play, it's very nice. Yeah, I can cut the Skywarp Scab. Then our curve looks pretty good. We still have how many zombies? 8 zombies. Honestly, Necro Duality is probably a little greedy in here, but it's an interesting mythic, and we have 8 zombies. It's probably good enough. Works with Catapult Fodder, too. It's a cool deck. Looks fun. All right, well, I'm satisfied. Color-wise, we've got even split. We have more double black than double blue, so I guess this split makes sense to me. Extra black. All right. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right, no blue mana, but I am going to keep this hand. We have the Necro Duality. I don't know. Can I even afford to double mill off Butler? We're going to mill ourselves out with Butlers. That's okay. This hand is pretty good. That's a good draw. Kill spell. I'm not going to wait on the Butler. I don't need to mill myself 6 to make Butler good. Although it is a good die. Getting double die effect is pretty nice. Uh-oh. Lost some blue mana there, but creature in the yard, not bad. Well, we have the kill spell for the Parasitic Grasp. That's pretty good. So I can prevent 4 damage and get back Runo. I'm probably okay with that. We're going to kill that with the Parasitic Grasp, so all right. I'm going to do it now. Oh, I shouldn't have played land because I'm going to use the blood token here. Well, that's all right. So we'll discard, I guess, well, do I want to discard Swamp? Maybe I discard the Runo, even though I just got it back. Could discard the Necro Duality. Let's be real here. Sure. All right. I'm gonna discard Necro Duality. We have no zombies in hand, and we need blue mana. All right, we got the blue, so now we can at least do the egg and look for our exploit. I mean, both of these are fine. Yeah. All right. Guess we can keep both of those. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it might be better to do the bearer first, because then we can go bearer plus Stromkirk and get back. Oh, we have nothing to get back. Well, it doesn't matter. You can still get a Stromkirk. All right. Good value there. All right, and Bruno, Lantern Bearer, and pass. So now if they attack with everything, we can double block the Skull Scab so they lose on the exploit fodder. And then block Stitched Assistant and take 6. I'm okay with that. It's not bad. Sure. So we're up to 7. We can do Scavenger and Runo again. Guess we'll get rid of their farmer. Runo, we don't have anything to bring back, which is not a huge deal, and we'll get in for 1. Sure. That was a good draw. All right. Well, we're going to chill their Scavenger. So probably just get in with the Lantern Bearer again. I mean, I guess I can Thirst now. All right. Ooh, that was good. Let's ditch this. Play the blue mana. Leave up Syncopate. And chill. Syncopate looking pretty good here, actually. So we'll chill the Scavenger. Don't really need a land, but that's all right. All right. Flooding out here, but that's all right. Sure. I guess I could have syncopated that, but I'd rather syncopate something scarier. Let's see. Is it sacrifice or is it... Oh, wow. Captain and Biolumeg just work amazingly well together. When do you get it back? Beginning of the next end step. Okay, well, that's good. Oh, no, that's pretty good. All right. So let's just well, it's the beginning of the next end step, so I guess you can chill. I don't need to bleed dry the scab either. We have blocker for it. I mean, I feel like the late game is sort of looking bright for us, so let's just hang out. Oh wait, is this sorcery only? No. I always think it's sorcery only because there's like weird effects like that in the format, but that's not one. That is not one. So I wonder what they're sacrificing. A scavenger? I can bleed dry the skull scab so they don't get the extra 2/2. But I still think we can beat those, so I'm kind of okay with this. And if they just sacrifice the token, they don't even get the skull scab value, so I'm okay with that too. Well, we found our bleed dry target. Too bad I went to intern there. That's all right. Kill this. So we're not going to get it till the beginning of our next end step, unfortunately, but it's all right. Oh, decline. That's cool. So now we can sack Lantern Bearer and I mean, how many creatures they have in the yard? No creatures in the yard, so we can make them pay 5 to replay the scab. I kind of like that. So, well, I guess, am I sacking Lantern Bearer then? I think that's actually fine. They want it on top too, which is kind of nice. So I'm sacking with the captain. I need the scavenger to block. I suppose I need 3 mana, so I can't even really do the Lantern Bearer, but that's all right. We get our dude back too, so it's pretty good. I probably should have been able to attack with Biolume Serpent. I think we could have actually potentially won next turn. I think we still actually can win next turn. Pretty sure we can, actually. We only have one, no creatures in the yard, all right. Okay. Oh. So I think we just, yeah, go like this. Yeah. All right. We'll see you for the next one. We're on the play. No black mana. This hand's a little bit dangerous. Yeah, with the double black especially. I mean, if it had a blue and a black, it'd be a... I think it's probably too dangerous to keep. So this one we'll keep, and we'll ditch the Scattered Thoughts because I think Thirst is better anyway. And they both do pretty similar things. So hopefully we find a Biolume egg with the Thirst for Discovery. Or at least a black mana to deal with that crawler. Well, ask and you receive. Let's see. We're more black, so we can ditch the blue. Oh, that's a good. Well, I guess we do this first then. We have to take some damage here, but honestly, from now on, all of our zombies are doubled up. I like that. All right, let's do the fodder with copy. And then we even have Parasitic Grasp too, which is nice. Sure, they can give Death Touch. I'm all right with that. Well, guess I'll double block the crawler if it doesn't have Death Touch. Sure. All right. You got it. So we have Bleed Dry now. So most likely we'll do the Bleed Dry on the Spore Crawler. So that way they don't fuel their Sharpshooter. And we only take 1 damage, which I'm okay with. And suppose we can get the Bleed Dry back now if I want to. Can I get anything else back? Yeah, Thirst for Discovery. I can get both back, huh? Yeah, it might be worth it. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Don't need the land. Syncopate's okay, though. All right. Let's do Scab. Get that. So I think we'll exploit twice. I'm gonna exploit here. Get back, bleed dry. And then, guess we'll sack the real version so we have more creatures in the yard and get back Thirst for Discovery. I like that. That works for me. And we get our 4/4. Very good. Good value turn. Necro Duality, doing things. I like that. I can afford to take one, I think. Given that I can bash back as well, yeah. Or no attacks, I'm okay with that too. And no plays, well. Well, guess we hang out then. I guess I can attack with a 3/3. Because they might block with the sharpshooter. Our late game is looking so good right now. I'm just going to chill. We have the counter spell. We have the thirst. We have the bleed dry. I mean, I don't know what else I really could want here. Oh, especially if they're doing a wolf strike. Oh, yeah. Let's just grasp that. That's not gonna do it, but okay. Whoops. All right, I suppose I can either counter or bleed dry that. I'll just bleed dry it. Might as well counter the feel bad I can't deal with, you know? Alright, Gluttonous Guest still doesn't quite put us where we want to be, but that's alright. We'll get in with these two. Let's just do Guest and then leave up Thirst and Syncopate. I'll allow it. All right, guess we'll ditch the land then. So we have 7. We're 1 shy of the egg plus Gargantua. I'm not too terribly worried about that though. Let's see. So egg also lets us flip. Wait, this isn't going to be able to flip because you can't transform a token. I should have, well, they killed the non-token, so I guess that makes sense. So, Catapult Fodder is irrelevant at this point, which is fine. Not a big deal. We can copy the Gargantua now by sacking the Catapult. Actually, yeah, that's definitely the play. I just sack Guest and Catapult Fodder. And leave up a 1 mana Syncopate, I guess. Sure. There he is, the butler. Block my biggest guy and die. I like it. All right. Got there. Let's see for the next one. Oh yeah, we got a good hand here. Just got to dig for our exploit stuff for this egg. Ooh, all the eggs, huh? All right. Do I go Runo or egg first? I kind of feel like we go egg first. Turn 2 reckless is pretty reckless. Let's do the egg. I mean, if we find that, you know... Oh. Well. Guess both of those look pretty good to me. Well, I want to continue to hit land drops though too. So maybe we ditch the syncopate. I mean, the issue is we miss land drops for a little bit. Maybe I keep them anyway. It's probably fine. We're gonna miss one land drop at least. I don't know if that's a huge deal. Oh, that's a pretty good one. But we have the Runo, so I guess we're fine. And they need 2 to bring it back. Okay. Sure. Sure. All right. So, might be a good idea to just kill the Harvester now, so they can't kill my Runo. I can't really afford to wait either. Guess attack. I don't have to, and if they have removal, they get to get in, but... This forces them to use removal that wasn't on board at least, so it's probably okay. Alright, just to get the Harvester back, I'm alright with that too. Decline, although... Yeah. Well, I can technically counter a Harvester, so... Probably okay, unless they rip another land, I guess. Hopefully they don't. Or play it pre-combat. Dread Fugue, so... I guess they're gonna hit our Syncopate before they play their Harvester, unfortunately. So, I guess we Butler first and then Egg. That makes more sense, because otherwise we might, you know, we'll have to mill something we don't want to. Alright, 3 lands is probably fine. We're looking for exploit fodder anyway. There we go. We don't have our second blue yet, though. 5 mana. Let me think about this. We need a second blue for the Scab. I mean, next turn, if I play Scattered Thoughts, one of our cards is going to be Scab anyway, but maybe it lets us find the second blue, so I guess it's worth it. This is fine. They can use Harvester to kill Stromkirk. It's not that big of a deal, because we still can trade the Forebear with the Lantern Bear, and then they... Yeah, this is fine. Oh. Wasn't expecting that. Alright. Sure. So, they have to pay mana to bring that back, and it's not like it has haste, right? So, we can Scatter Thoughts and find our blue mana, hopefully. There it is. Oh, Necro Duality. Well, too bad. We'll take these two. Land. And no attacks. Sure. Can you do this anytime? Wow. That's pretty strong, actually. Hopefully they don't have Gifted Fangs. Alright. Well, chill's not bad either. Let's see. So, I guess we chill. We're going to chill the forebear, so for now we'll hang out. What can I get back with the butler? I can get another egg back? I guess that's fine. Oh, I should have played the gluttonous guest. Whoops. Click too fast. Oh, that was a good draw. Now I'm actually happy I didn't do that. So that's cool. All right, block here, block here. What was I getting back again? Oh, the egg. That's right. Might as well thirst. How many cards do we have left? 14? Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Six mana. Ooh, Pummeler. Well, can bleed dry that if I have to. But Forebear's not coming back for a turn. I mean, I want to sack the Biolume Egg, basically. So 6 mana. That's tough. Exiling the Pummeler really doesn't seem bad. I'm gonna have to probably bleed dry the Forebear, right? Probably. They don't untap next turn. I'm almost curious if I want to, like... Let's see. I guess I can Mind Leech Ghoul. Yeah, plus bleed dry. Yeah, this is pretty good, actually. I mean, another option is... Yeah, let's do the second... Well, I don't know if I want to do that, though, either. Pummeler's going to be a problem. I don't want to bleed dry the Pummeler, though. Kind of feel like I need to bleed dry the Forebear. But Pummeler's a problem, too. I mean, Pummeler is a problem. Guess we just pass. I think we're gonna hit the Pummeler. Or sorry, hit the Forebear. I want to see what the hit with the 4 damage. Me or the Ghoul. Either one's fine. Alright, I'm okay with that. We got a card out of their hand, so it works. Alright. Get rid of the Forebear. Oh, Scab. Okay, so 6 mana. Guess we just go Egg. What does the land do for me? So 7 mana would let me go Scab plus a Guest next turn. Yeah, I think that's going to be worth our time. So we'll just leave 1 land on top. And we'll play a Gluttonous Guest. Not bad. Not bad. Take 2. Okay. Take our 7th land. Go Scab. Sack the egg. Get back. Probably Bleed Dry, I guess. Right? I think so. Kind of just a bit of a catch-all. I mean, I guess it doesn't deal with some things, but that's all right. So, just that's fine, actually. We want to Bleed Dry the Celebrant. I think we'll kill this. I guess I should have chilled first. Got 9 cards left. Undead Butler's borderline liability here, but that's all right. Oops. Belligerent Guess, sure. All right. So put the Archghoul on top with the Diver Scab. I think we can afford to Butler Scab here. We lose 3 more cards, which is a little bit tough, I guess, but we do the Scab. So we'll put the Archghoul on top and get, well, probably Repository Scab, because then we can get Bleed Dry back. That kind of makes sense to me. Gargantua is a better beater. That's true too. Actually, maybe Gargantua is the best, because then they have to, we get a 5/4 plus, they sack one of their creatures. All right, I'm okay with that. So we'll kill that. Let me get in for 4. Five cards left in our deck. Not bad. Sure. All right, see you for the next one. All right, well, this hand's slow, but we're going to keep it. We're just a Biolume egg away from this hand going off. Well, at least they're not playing anything. Guess that's good. Alright, well, that thing's gonna die. I mean, nobody got time to deal with that. Gluttonous Guest looks pretty good here, actually. So at least we can go Guest, Blood Token, use it, get a Gargantua, maybe, unless we find our thing. Or, ooh, Catilda, that's a good one. Alright, let's do the Guest. And we'll ditch a Swamp. Guess we can do that at the end of their turn, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Sure. Scavenger wouldn't hurt either, because then maybe we could find a way to kill Catilda. We still have another Bleed Dry in here as well. Important to note. Runo's not bad, I guess. I don't mind Leech School. Okay, well. I mean, if I play the Gargantua and sack the Guest, it's not that great. We might just go Stromkirk plus Ghoul here. I'm okay with this. I don't love it, but... I mean, I could play the Ghoul to exile a card from hand, Bruno, but then we kind of lose our draw step too. I don't know. Doesn't seem great to me. Investigator's Journal doing something. Don't see that every day. Alright. Well, we can do the Gargantua plus the Chill. So we'll probably sack the Guest, I guess. It's not amazing for us, but I'll do it. Butler. Why can't I block again? Oh, Pro Vampire. How did I never... Didn't I block before? Now I'm confused. Guess I didn't. We don't need to reveal that. We can play the Butler. I think I'm going to Grasp. Now, hope they don't have anything. Right, well, that works. Then we'll get in for 6. Let's see if they have Fierce Retribution. All right. Got rid of some pretty good creatures there, sadly. It's going to be a tough one to win. So, I suppose we can get in with the Gargantua and the Stromkirk. And then we'll do the Lantern Bearer. So block the biggest dude. And take 4. Just need... Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful draw there. Yeah, that works. So we'll... guess we'll attack with Gargantua first. And then we'll do Lantern Bearer on Stromkirk. So we have a blocker for Stitched Assistant. Or do we want to do it on the Butler so we have a double block for Stitched Assistant, and then I can get back... Oh, I can get back my choice of good creatures. That probably makes more sense, I guess. And then we'll get rid of that guy. And I'm doing it. I'm not going to worry about counter spells and all that nonsense. We're taking care of that. So what do I even get back? Diver Scab? Actually, Diver Scab's a pretty good one to get back. So they drew 5 cards off Investigator's Journal? I'd say it did its job. I mean, definitely double block it. What am I? Not double blocking it? They have a billion cards in hand, but... It works for me, I guess. I don't have a way to flip to Bruno anyway, so... Alright, unfortunately land, not so good. If I attack for 5, I don't think that's going to work either, so we got to chill this turn. No sacks. Oh, I could sack the Butler, I guess. Actually, yeah, sacking the Butler would have made more sense in hindsight. It's true. Because then the thing wouldn't have flipped. That's true. Guess I should have thought about that. Alright. So, prevent some damage. Guess we'll get back something. I haven't decided what yet. Diver Scab. I mean, Bruno can block the flyers, but it's not going to do that much against him. Diver Scab, I have to sack something. It's not that great either. I have to sack the Gargantua. But it might be okay, I guess. I kind of have to. I don't know if I have... luxuries here. Well, that's a nice draw, but unfortunately, don't have the mana to do both. But so, guess we attack for 5. Guess I can block with Stitched Assistant. That's fine if they want. They probably don't. And then I play Diver Scab and I guess sack the Gargantua and see what they want to do with like Ancestor probably. Alright, they'll take it back, which I guess I'm alright with. Alright, so we'll go Thought. Ew. That's not so good. I don't even know if I can afford to mill that much. I think we actually do the Butler first. Sadly. Ugly. 8 cards left in the deck here. I guess we die. All right, that is that. Sad. We'll see you for the next one. All right, this is definitely a keep. It's a good hand. We're gonna be able to make our land drops, hopefully find some exploit synergies for, oh, ask and ye shall receive. Oh, we're definitely holding off now. Yeah, let's put a land on top so we keep making our land drops too. That would be good. I'm going to get rid of those. I want to hit a land. Because next turn we're going Ghoulie. Ghoulie. Sure. Alright, that's alright. Best use of mana would have been the fodder, but I'm just going to do this now. Actually, maybe the fodder would have been better. Actually, maybe the Thirst for Discovery would have been better. Now that I think about it. That's probably true. Because Thirst probably would have let me hit a land. Yeah, that's alright. It's not a huge deal, but... Because I guess they can kill the Serpent and attack now, but whatever. Not the end of the world. What did we get rid of? A land? Alright. Alright, we're going to do the Thirst here. Well, I'm not getting rid of the land, so we'll get rid of probably Guest. And actually, think about this. Yeah, we can still get rid of Guest. That's okay. Am I getting rid of the Scattered Thoughts, though? I want to get rid of Bleed Dry. Catapult Fodder is a win con. I want to get rid of the Syncopate. Could get rid of Chill. That's true. We have Bleed Dry. Yeah, alright. Let's do these two, I guess. Man, that's awkward. So best use of mana is going to be a Diregraph Scavenger, I guess. Hitting a Gluttonous Guest. Oh, all right. Take our medicine here. I'm okay with this. Not the end of the world. Lantern Bearer. Well, that works too. Let's do Bearer plus Fodder here. It's just good use of mana. Get a couple bodies out there. Actually, I'm going to leave that back. Because I'm willing to double block if they kill our Catapult Fodder. So I'll block with Fodder plus Ghoul here. Sure. Guess we could have triple blocked. I don't know if that necessarily would have been better. All right, hit the land, so I guess now we'll do this scavenger. And I'll just, I guess, get rid of probably a guest, because the ghoul could be more useful as a exploit thing at some point. I guess I can attack with Lantern Bearer. If they kill Scavenger, I don't really want to block with Lantern Bearer anyway. So Bleed Dry, Sigarda's Imprisonment. Alright, they got a lot of removal. Not much I can do about it, unfortunately. So we'll probably end up Bleed Drying the Ancestor next turn, I guess. Don't love it, but not given a ton of choices here. Can also do Scattered Thoughts, I guess, too. Actually, I can afford to take another hit here, so I might just leave up Syncopate and Scattered Thoughts. We'll see. They're a little mana starved at the moment, so it might be alright. I'm gonna let them hit us. See what we have to maybe syncopate. Yeah, we're syncopating that alright. Could Bleed Dry it too. Because I have to syncopate for 3. But I do want to exile it. I mean, either way I exile it. No, we'll counter it. That's fine. Okay, Butlers. Actually, not bad. What do I have to get back? Scavenger? Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so we'll attack and block with Butler. Leave up Bleed Dry and Scattered Thoughts. I'm satisfied. I mean, we're going to have to deal with a lot of damage here, but it's alright. Have to deal with a lot of life, I should say. We have to deal to our opponent, but that's okay. Not a huge deal. Get back the Scavenger. Alright, we'll do Scattered Thoughts. Take these two. Yeah. Oh. I don't want to completely run out of cards here. Well, so only got 14 left. All right. Well, they're probably gonna exile the Serpent, which is really not that big of a deal. We'll just play the Gargantua. They can exile the Serpent. We'll sack the Lantern Bearer, and they'll probably lose their Ancestor. I'm all right with that. All right. Running low on cards here, though. Butlers are getting a little expensive, deck-wise. Ooh, Dollhouse of Horrors, that's a good one. So, you can do Butler plus Scab. What are we getting back, though? We don't have a lot of great stuff to bring back. You can also do Butler plus Scavenger. I don't love that so much either. You can go Scavenger plus Chill. I guess that's okay. But Scavenger doesn't have a lot of targets right now. That's true. I might just hit my own ghoul, I guess. I mean, I want to hit a target out of the yard because of Dollhouse of Horrors, but no guarantees I get that luxury. All right, let's just do this Scavenger and do the Chill. Gosh, we've already lost quite a few creatures, haven't we? Jeez. All right. Well, at least we can get the Scavenger back. That's kind of good. Land. 11 cards left. Yeah. Butler's starting to become a wee bit of a liability here. What am I getting back with Scab, too? That's a good question, because it's not like I can afford to do card draw. I guess I can get back Syncopate. That's actually pretty good. All right. Might have to be good enough, sadly. We don't have a ton of turns to do this. Well, at least I can get back, like, Diver Scab now. So we'll get back the Syncopate. And I'll get back probably Scavenger versus Scab. Probably the Scab, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's good tempo, decent body. All right. It's probably okay. I'd like better sack fodder for it, but that's what we got. We don't have a ton of turns, and we got quite a bit of damage to get through here. And they know about the Syncopate and the Diver Scab. They don't know about the Bleed Dry, so that's good. Sure. So can't Syncopate that. Not the end of the world, though. I think we're at least going to take one hit from the quartermaster. Can I leave up a syncopate? Let's see. How do I do this? So we can do the Lantern Bearer, leave up syncopate and bleed dry. Problem is to get back the quartermaster. It's probably still okay. In for 9. I think I'm just going to bleed dry now. Well, they might. Yeah. Well, I guess it's worth waiting because basically the main reason to wait is it depends on what they use their minister on. They probably want to use it on the ancestor, I would guess. So this way they don't gain life. So it kind of is good. And they can't get it back with Dollhouse, and they can't do whatever else. They didn't gain life. And we have 7 turns left, I guess. Attacking? Well, I guess if you're not blocking, it makes sense. Ah, imprisonment. Well, I can't syncopate it, so... I guess I can Diver Scab, though. That's good. Alright, so... And... guess we'll kill their... Yeah, I guess we'll kill their traveling minister. Knowing about the syncopate makes it much less dangerous. That's good, I guess. It's a lot of Evolving Wilds. No, that's a good draw. Cool. See you for the next one. Alright, this is keep. Good draw. Turns on our chills too, nice. Butler, getting back Butler. I guess you could have worse plays. Ah, Faithbound Judge. Well, I do have some ways to deal with that. But you gotta find them. Sure. Ah, there we go. Let's just nip this problem right in the bud. Not dealing with that. Oh, geez. That's a good one. What can I get back? Guess I can block. Butler here. Another Butler, I guess. Could be worse. Ah, Necro Duality. Well, it's not bad. I think best use of mana is Butler. Let's see here, actually. Butler plus Chill. Let's try that. Oh, 3 non-lands. Well, that's good. I want to hit my land this turn, though. Jeez. Well, not quite. I guess we can get back Repository Scab. It couldn't hurt. That way we can get back Bleed Dry. That might be useful. Jeez. Alright, got our land, so that's good. So, we don't have time for Necro Duality nonsense. I guess we go Lantern Bearer, Scab. Oh, they can give flying on the Rallier too, huh? Well, not sure what to do about that. Tough spot. Can't afford to take a boatload of damage here, though. So I guess we go Lantern Bearer, Scab. We sack the Guest. Get back Bleed Dry. It's be a real tough one to win. Hey, when you got it, you got it. You got what you need, you got it. Plus follow-ups? All right, you're meant to win the game, I get it. Yeah, I'm just grip full of non-lands here, unfortunately. No creatures in the yard. Well, I've got plenty. We just don't have anything. That's the problem. We just don't have anything. All right, let's see for the next one. Okay, we can keep this. Yeah, we get to leave up Syncopate. I guess that's good. Oh yeah. Countering that. I'm gonna deal with that thing. Flyer deck's the bane of us, huh? Ooh, Runo, that's a good one. Let's see. I guess we can do Runo first. I can't get a creature back with it, but it gives me flying attacker blocker. And I still have a land next turn, so I don't need to play the egg just yet. I can play Necro Duality next turn as well. And might as well just get it down. All right. Oh, that's nice. So we can do the egg first here. Nice. So we'll do the scab. Yeah, that's good. Sure. I'm okay getting Syncopate back too, honestly. So I think we can do the scab. We don't need to exploit again, obviously. Catapult fodder not exactly going off next turn, but we are like a land away from going catapult fodder, copy, guest, and then we have double. That's pretty good, actually. Sure. All right, they're tapped out, so I can counter that. I'm okay with countering that, actually, because then we can still Parasitic Grasp as well. Land next turn would be pretty good. Could flip our first Catapult Fodder. Necker Duality actually prevents us from flipping the other one, but just because it's a token, so it doesn't have a backside. Not a huge deal, though. Ooh, Scavenger. That's a pretty good one to copy. Best use of mana, too. All right, let's get in there. See if they have, whatever, Retribution or Fierce Retribution, whatever. Piercing Light plus block, either one works. Well, not blocking, not attacking is unexpected, but I accept. We can pay for Syncopate as well. So get rid of Cruel Witness. Get rid of Runo. Pass. Sure. When does this copy? Beginning of combat. Okay. Sure. The one downside of Wretched Throng. Let's just play the fodder. So then on combat, it'll flip it. Only one will flip, which is fine. All right. We'll see you for the next one. Okay, this hand's good. I'm gonna keep it. Hopefully just go egg into, like, I don't know, something good. Could have played the guest too, but we want to set up for our exploit. Guess we can ditch the land. I'm okay with a chill. I don't see why not. Statue. Well, kind of want to kill that. So I think we'll kill the statue. I mean, it's a win con that ramps, so I think we just get rid of it. We have another egg, so they can massive might or whatever, which is web. That's fine. All right, let's do the egg. There we go. So we can play Diver Scab next turn. I think we'll go for that one. Take 2 from the Ridge Wolf here. Because now I actually want the Biolumag. Oh, they didn't even try to trick us, huh? So make them pay for the outcast again. That seems good. So let's just chill, outcast. And then we can go attack for 7. Can do guest plus ghoul, but I'll probably just do guest and then ditch the island. Although the island makes the serpent unblockable. That's true. Well, too late. Oh, alright. A little life gain going, huh? Alright. Two cards left in hand. Ooh. That's good. Yeah, that's good too, actually. Let's do this. Tap that down. That's good. We'll do fodder. So we flip it. And for 7. And I think they die next turn with Scavenger plus Captain, although we're 1 mana shy of doing that currently. That's all right. We'll figure it out. Ah, Syncope too, huh? Well, that's nice. Oh, let's see. I think we just leave a syncopate actually, because they're gonna die real shortly, so we'll just pass. I mean, I could attack with the serpent, take them down to 6. I think they're dead next turn though, aren't they? Because I can sack the diver scab. Yeah, I think they're dead next turn. I might be wrong. We'll see. Sure, I don't need to syncopate that, so I'm okay with it. So I can only syncopate for 5. Which is probably okay. Oh, maybe I should have. No, this is fine. So I can only syncopate for 2 now. Just enough. So doesn't matter who they block. All right. See you for the next one. This looks like a good keep to me. Butler and the guest, maybe into Necro Duality before we've played any zombies. Well, I guess Butler is a zombie, so I'm not going to hold off on Butler until I can get a double effect off on it. It's not worth it, in my opinion. I mean, I suppose I could and leave up Syncopate. Yeah, maybe that's not a bad idea here. It's a little weird, but might actually be a good idea. If I can actually hit something with Syncopate here. I mean, the thing about playing Butler is it doesn't actually generate that much value for me. And who knows, maybe I hit something here with Syncopate and make it worth our time. Or not. Or not. Alright, so we'll go land, guest. So we'll do Necro Duality next turn. No, I didn't gain any life. I guess that's good. Repository Scab. There's a good copy target. Might just have to do a couple scabs. I'm okay with that. All right, let's go. I mean, the butlers aren't bad here either. Yeah, because then I can get something back with Scab. That does make sense. Plus we're leaving up Syncopate. This makes way more sense. I mean, we have to mill 6, but we also are going to get a Bleed Dry back now, which is pretty slick. We don't want a Lantern Bearer, though, but... yeah, we got some goodies there. Yeah, leaving up Syncopate here is just huge. So now we can, like, double block infantry. They can pay at some point to put it on their bat, but then we have the Bleed Dry with the Scab, so it's worth it. We can only Syncopate for 2, something important to keep in mind, but we have pretty good creatures to bring back, I would say. Can't Syncopate that anyway, so we'll allow it. Oh, let's see. Oh, wait. I don't get anything back because it's a token? I can't exile it? Is that how it works? I don't quite understand, but that's all right. Let's just block here so we have some sack fodder for our Scab. We can do this and ditch like something, but I suppose we don't have to. So I guess we can attack with Butler first and then do Repository Scab. They have like Piercing Light or Retribution. Kind of okay with that. We're still going to get creatures to block and I'm still going to be able to get my Bleed Dry back. So I can live with this. We'll get the Biolume Egg probably. Can also get the Guest, which... I have some decent choices here, actually. If I do the Guest, I can do the Lantern Bearer on it, and then I have a blocker. I'm at 10. They have 3 mana, so I won't be able to leave up Syncopate. Maybe I just take one more hit for 3 and get the egg back. All right, let's just do egg. Then we'll play egg, leave up Syncopate. We get to Scry. Chill's good. Do I need Runo? Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't see why Runo. Runo seems fine to me. Flying blocker too. And then next turn we can go Repository Scab and still be able to chill, which is pretty good. So we'll Syncopate that just so I don't have to look at it anymore. It's not even that great of a Syncopate target, but at this point I would say it's worth it. So we'll go land, we're up to 7, we go Scab. What are we getting back though? Oh, I'm getting some good ease back, huh? Getting some good ease. So we'll get back. Let's get the Bleed Dry. Could sack another to do the Syncopate. I actually think it might be worth it. Honestly, I think it is. Then we have... yeah, that's definitely worth it. Now we have Counterspell plus Bleed Dry. So I might have to take one more hit from the bat just so I can leave up Syncopate. To be honest, I think it's worth it. So I can chill the bat now. We took the damage from it, but this is just fine. All right, now we have Grasp too. That's pretty slick. I can get back the Repository Scab too with Runo, which is pretty slick. So I can, suppose I can attack with Serpent first here. I'm at 5 though. I can just play it cautious, honestly. Let's just play it cautious. No reason to go crazy here. I mean, we have this game pretty well controlled with just counter spells and all this nonsense, so we'll just be chill. We just gotta be chill. They don't have good attacks. Them knowing about counterspell is like brutally good for us. Because, I mean, they know that we can counter anything they play here. I guess we can't counter a 1-drop. And I'm leaving Scattered Thoughts up. I mean, this is just, yeah. That was just mean. That was just mean. All right. Well, we ended up getting 7 wins. That's pretty slick. But we're in Diamond now, so you know what that means. We got the grinders. We got the grinders now. The old Diamond Mythic players. So, not as easy to get the victories anymore, but that's all right. Let's get our loot. Let's open some packs. All right, let's do some pack one pick ones here. All right, pack one pick one. Probably take a Whispering Wizard. This card's very good. Whispering Wizard is very good. Pack one pick one here. I go for the Valorous Stance. Great duality dynamic card. Kill spell or protection. Pack one, pick one here. I go for the Distracting Geist. Good built-in value and good for aggro. Tap down and attack. Pack one, pick one here. I don't know. I had a lot of fun with Catapult Fodder and it did some work. It certainly won us some games. I'd take it here. I like it. Not too hard to build around either. You don't even have to actively build around it. You can just, you know, look for things that work well with it that already are good, like Sharpshooter. Pack one, pick one here. I'd probably go for the Minister. It just has good synergies with life gain cards and gains a bunch of life and works well. It just works well with multiple mechanics in the format. Works well with the life gain cards. It works well with the train cards. And just lets you do extra attacks. It gains life. It just does everything for 1 mana. All right, pack one, pick one here. Good choices. I might go with the Infestation Expert. It is a 5-drop, but I've been really impressed with this card. It's also Magma Pummeler, though, which is good. Lantern Bearer, Infantry. I mean, these are cheap and good. But I really like the Expert. When it comes in, you get 2 tokens, too. I feel like this card really takes the game over once you start spitting out all those tokens. Like, if it's night, you play it, get 2 tokens. Next turn, attack, 2 tokens. Just makes an army. It's a powerful card. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.